It's been about peace, y'all. Peace. I need to figure out, I guess, an intro um, for my page. I clearly don't have one. But peace, y'all. It's been about a month since we've been back in the garden, and so we're gonna look around and see where we are. All right. So it's loud out here. But this is our peppers. Our pepper gardens, which is just I think it's mainly green peppers. What's going on there? Not sure what's going on there. But this is our green peppers. I think they're all green peppers. But we have quite a few that's coming in, and they're getting pretty big, too. And these are the sweet peppers. Not much is coming yet, but we still watching them. Okay? And then these are some of the herbs that we have, and they are doing beautifully, might I add. Everything is very lush and green and thriving. And we've been coming out here almost every day just pulling stuff from the herbs in order to use to cook with. And we look forward to being able to do the same with the peppers. Okay, let's go over here to our microclimate, our little makeshift microclimate area where all of the tropicals are at. It's been about a month since we've gotten everything planted and in their grow bags, and everybody is doing well. Lychee, Lele, she got, I don't know, something's going on with one of her leaves, but other than that, she's doing very well. Okay, so everybody say, hey, Lele. And guys, this is the plantain. This is the freaking plantain. Now, those of you who have been following us and keeping up, y'all will know that when the plantain first got here, her and the Burro Red Banana, but when she first got here, when they got here, they were just like bare root balls. And this is where they are now. Like, look at her. So this is our plantain. And I'm so excited about this plantain tree. Her name is Beanie, and she is planted in honor of our Cocoa Girl, our Beanie Gale, who has since passed on. But she loved herself some plantain and what is the other one? Yucca. And so this is Beanie, and I'm just freaking amazed at how much she has grown. Okay, now this is our cacao. As I can look down, she's finally lost her last leaf down there. This is our cacao tree, and she definitely took a bit of a hit, but that's okay because if you look closely, you can see that she is absolutely starting to come back. And so I just think it was the shock of her coming here, and travel, and then transplant shock. But she is coming back. All right, now this is our Lagan tree, and she is doing well too. Some of them got a little burned as we were trying to get the microclimate up. And so she's absolutely going through a little bit of burning on her leaves, or something going on with her leaves. And so I'm just waiting for her to tell me, because believe it or not, I believe that all of our plants and trees should be talking to us. And so that's the Logan tree. This is the last banana tree that we planted. This is our ice cream banana, which is called the Java Blue Banana. And so she's been here for a little while as well, and she's doing really well and putting off a lot of new shoots. And so I'm really excited about her. And then we have our ice cream bean tree. And my girl is doing very well. She's been putting off a lot of new growth, but she's over here doing her thing and growing and putting out a lot of new growth. And so I'm excited. And then here is our Burro Red Banana. This girl right here, she and I have been trying to just get her together. When I planted her, I buried her corn, which is around here, this part right here. This is her corn. I buried her too deep. And I noticed that some of her leaves had started turning black, and so essentially dying. And this is why I have like a little well in the center. And since I've dug her out, she's doing really well and putting off a lot of new growth. And so I'm super excited about my Burro Red Banana tree, which not a lot of people have growing. And the red banana was the banana of priestess and kings. And so I'm super excited about this banana, not only to eat her, but to engage in ritual to her. And I'm going to be definitely offering this particular banana to my divine feminine altar outside over there by my pomegranate tree. So I'm definitely going to be using her a lot in ancestral offerings. Here we have Lele. I mean, not Lele. Here we have Saya. Y'all know this is Saya, the soursop tree. And my girl is, my baby is happy. If you guys have been following us, you guys will know how Saya started, what she looked like when she first arrived to me. And to see where she is today, it's just, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so in awe and just so freaking proud of her. And then last but certainly not least is Magoo. This is my or our mango tree. The kind of mango she is really, it's left my mind, which is so strange because our Pickering mango tree. And so Magoo is doing really well as well. And I think that everybody over here is really loving this little microclimate area that we built. We've been doing our best to keep the humidity up with misting. Having the pool here is also adding some level of humidity too, but I am still trying to find a way to add more because these are tropical trees. But for the most part, everybody is thriving, and I couldn't be more grateful, y'all. Let's keep going. Here we are on the outside of the house. That was the backyard. And here we are with Pam. Pam the pomegranate. And I told y'all that I was actually hand pollinating the pomegranate this year. This is only our second year working with and learning how to grow pomegranates. And I learned a few things this year. And even though even though pomegranate trees are self-pollinating, the bees and things help as well, but you can help her even more by hand pollinating. And so when I learned that, I came out here when her flowers and everything looked like this, when all of her flowers looked like this, and she was just big and juicy and on the inside. Bitch, gosh, that was a spider and it was on me. It was a spider and it was on me, y'all. Okay, Rue, calm down, guys. I'm really trying to get over my arachnophobia, and I've been doing so well because I leave them alone and I just let them do their thing because they're so beneficial to the garden. But it was on my hand. Okay, guys. So it was like that, and when she was like that, I hand pollinated her with one of my makeup brushes. And because I did that, we have we definitely got almost 20 something pomegranates that are producing this year. And I am so excited. It's been really exciting to watch them go through their different stages of growth and transformation. As you guys can see, we still have some that are coming in. We have new flowers, but Pam is doing really well. She's doing really, really well. And she has a lot of fruit that she is bearing. She has a lot of fruit that she's bearing. Hold on, I'm trying to get. So, we're proud of Pam, y'all. We're proud of Pam. And I'm gonna leave the spider thing in there too. Okay. I was telling y'all really quickly about my altar out here that I'm building, and so as everything starts to come in, I'm going to be feeding her and taking y'all along on some of the altar work that I'm building around her. And so this is my Ashera, Zudakayas, the Divine Mother, the highest aspects of God. This is my altar. And so she's outside. And so here we have our eclipse. No. Yes, this is our blackberry eclipse bush. And this is the parent plant to our triple crownberry bush that we have growing out here as well. And she's doing good too. Do y'all see how much the grapes have grown? Y'all see how much the grapes have grown? She's still growing and becoming bushy. And I told y'all this year I had cut off a lot of the harvest that we would have gotten, but I did keep one because I wanted to see what the grapes were going to taste like. And so they still growing, y'all. They still growing. They look juicy. I can't wait to eat them. But the grapes are doing well. Y'all look at Peaches. Peaches is not focused on producing peaches this year. She is focused on growth. And I am grateful for that. I'm hoping that she grows taller, but she has just been really bushy and doing the damn thing. I can never freaking remember what this tree is, but here's the clementine. Okay, she's, I think, going through a little plant transplant shock. The lemon, she has a ton of lemons that's coming on her. And we're excited. Here is the grapefruit tree, guys, and she is producing one grapefruit, but I'm grateful for that. Here is our Sanguinelli blood orange. Again, she also just got planted, and so she's adjusting. And then Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama. Y'all know the journey of Big Mama. Y'all know the journey, okay, of Big Mama. This is our orange tree, okay. This is the first year since we started saving her, since moving into our home, that she is producing fruit. This is the first year that she is giving us fruit. And we couldn't be more grateful because we did not know if she would ever produce fruit, or if we would have to get rid of her, because she had a lot of root stock going on, and there's still some things that she is showing us and talking to us about concerning her, um, and getting her to her optimum health. But she's been working with us, and because we've been working with her and dealing with the concerns that she brings to us, we try to deal with them immediately. I feel like she is thanking us for that by producing fruit. And so I'm grateful. So this is Big Mama, and she's going to be giving us fruit this year. And then the last thing that I'm going to show y'all are the tomatoes. We got one tomato now. Now, you judge your mother, because my baby, she went through something. She went through me flooding her out at least 3 times by accident. Judge your mother, okay? But my baby said, it's okay, Mom. It's okay. I'm still going to give you some fruit. I'm still going to produce for you because you've been trying. And I said, thank you. But I did take some of her suckers. The suckers, instead of discarding them, I've been taking them and putting them in water in order for me to start the plant over again. But I was most excited about this heirloom tomato because of how the fruit grows. Because y'all know tomatoes they're fruit, guys. They're a fruit, not a vegetable. And this is a beefsteak tomato. But look how pretty. Look how pretty she's going to be. And so I'm excited for her. And then we have the Black Prince right here. We got a few coming in from her that I'm really excited about with this tomato plant as well. Do I have her marker? Yes. This tomato is a heirloom tomato, and it's called the Black Prince. And so I'm also super excited about these two. They're going to turn black, y'all. And then this is a Better Boy tomato plant right here, who has been growing and producing like crazy. We harvested, I think, 1 tomato from here so far, and she's been doing her thing ever since. But this is a Better Boy tomato doing her thing. She's surrounded by basil. Okay. And then my babies right here, which are me and Mrs. Holland's favorite tomato that we are growing right now. And these things are so delicious and sweet and juicy. And they're called lemon cherry. They are so good. So good. Easy to grow. And as you can see, they produce so many freaking tomatoes. I've had 2 harvests off of this particular tomato plant so far. And she's growing like crazy. She's up here in the front. She's falling behind in the back. And I couldn't be more grateful. And we have a pizza night coming up with our friends here at the house. And we're going to be pulling from our freaking tomatoes and making some fresh homemade tomato sauce and using the basil. And I am so freaking excited. And then last but not least, and then I'm out of here, our last tomatoes right here, which are called Celebrity tomatoes. And they are also growing in abundance. And so I'm super excited. I'm super grateful for our harvest this year. I'm super grateful for the wisdom to get to growing our own food. And I hope that if I don't inspire you guys to do anything over here, that I inspire you to get your hands into the soil and to control your own food source in order to sustain you and your family into the future. Okay, y'all? And so this was just a quick check-in in Eden Garden. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Peace.